Don't go yet. And go.
Hey guys, it's your boy A-Dog8 the Gamer here, followed by...
Yeah, I'm here as well, Kazakhstani Gamer, or your boy Kazakhstan.
So today I want to talk about how SpongeBob memes became the rule of internet culture. Detective Pikachu, cinematographer, seeing why Detective Pikachu looks better than Sonic the Hedgehog movie, and how the internet's reacting to the Sonic the Hedgehog trailer, which is not good.
That's no good.
How many does it? Hang on, I'm gonna.
This ain't gonna be good at all.
Oh, look at the dislike ratio to the likes.
Dang. Watch out, this is gonna be the second most hated video on YouTube history.
Wow, not right.
So the Sonic the Hedgehog movie is a blight upon this weary earth. I do my best to stay positive. On some days it works. On other days the horrific trailer for Sonic the Hedgehog comes out. Lord, please help me. There is a lot going on. Jim Carrey is devouring the scenery, having what looks like a really good time. Ben Schwartz's voice is coming out of Sonic's mouth, which is disorienting. Cyclops is there, and he's a cop now, and as an X-Men fan that skins. The trailer contains so many other perception, shaking things in addition to these. Something that's hit a lot of people really hard is Sonic's human teeth. I mean, look at those teeth. Like, good morning to absolutely everyone.
Yeah, that's the
everything
teeth of a nigger.
other than
That's the teeth of a nigger.
and then live action Sonic the Hedgehog's creepy human teeth.
Did you just say the N-word, Avery?
And then also have to say huge missed opportunities in the Sonic the Hedgehog trailer not to go and on the absurdity and use the Sonic Carnival track for the musical. Someone was mentioning like this one, it was like human music. No, it was like an adventure one. It was from Sonic the Hedgehog 2, like some adventure song, whatever. Oh, I'm a good friend. He has human teeth. Look at his human teeth. Sonic the Hedgehog movie pitch meeting. Jim Carrey chanting. Teeth, director, teeth. Paramount execs pounding the table. Teeth. Why are his teeth so human? So I can turn. You know what? We'll make this existential nightmare of CGI Hedgehog even better. Gangster's Paradise, movie exec, wonderful. They won't sleep for months. Do it! Imagine those Sonic lips giving slop. Oh, okay. No, we can't read that. I can't read that. Current reaction to the Sonic movie trailer. Oh my god, that dude. Everyone, look at this. I can't be your angel or your devil. See, like what? Okay, yeah. See, this is yeah. Oh, and there's while people on Tumblr are no less perplexed by the movie, they're also kind of into Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik. Once again, I salute people to Tumblr for being as blank as possible at all times.
Yeah, in my opinion, I think Jim Carrey did not pull off Edward.
No, I think he looks okay. I kind of like him though. I kind of like the new kind of look. I kind of like that he has hair though. He looks actually kind of cool. I don't care if he doesn't look like the game one. I think he still looks cool anyway. I think they both kind of look cool anyway. It's a different look anyway. See, look, he has the same costume. It's not the yellow stuff or like other stuff, but like it's fine. Movie versions, look. This, for example, look at the Super Mario Bros. Movie.
Ew, we don't talk about that.
It's not like the games, neither is this. So obviously, this is so that's an example to use for this movie. It's not gonna look exactly the same. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
original.
Yeah, we get it. But the Mario movie was terrible. Just
this is beautiful. How bad me be? Look at that mustache, though.
That's the mustache of a pedo.
To clarify, this Eggman is hot. This Eggman is also hot. But this Eggman is not at all in any way, shape, or form hot. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Alright, before you trust Sonic, please remember... Okay.
Okay.
Samuel Jackson, because of that.
So for one welcome death, let me be lowered into Sonic's hungry, gaping maw. He's got teeth now, for goshing. See, this is just... Okay, you know what? I can't.
Yeah, we need to go Detective Pikachu. We gotta go Detective.
I can't talk about this anymore. Let's just switch the subject. Now we're gonna talk about Detective Pikachu. Who wants to read this one?
I'll read it.
Start here.
Start where?
Where it says Detective Pikachu is trending on social media.
Okay. Detective Pikachu was trending on social media yesterday, not because a new trailer came out, because the endless comparisons people made between it and the new Sonic movie, the Sonic the Hedgehog movie trailer. The first trailer for Paramount Pictures, Sonic the Hedgehog offered some interesting looks at Dr. Robotnik, Jim Carrey, and the full CG Sonic set the Coolio's gangsta paradise, no less, but people couldn't stop comparing the stark difference quality of both films, including John Matheson, I forgot his name, the director of photography for Pikachu. Funny enough, I was offered Sonic the Hedgehog, and after watching the trailer, I thought, I'm so glad we don't look like that. But I'm just gonna call her Mr. M-Man, because I can't read his name. Told Newsweek. Mr. M-Man, a two-time Academy Award nominated cinematographer, feels the difference between how both movies look comes down to film versus not film. Detective Pikachu is a shot in traditional film, not digitally, and Mr. M-Man feels the decision makes the Pokemon film stand out. If all we're talking about is these two films look, our film is better than Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay. And I'm sorry, I don't care how upset by saying that, but I think it looks better. Mr. M-Man said, there's no reason why you can't shoot a film like Detective Pikachu or Sonic the Hedgehog movie on film. If you had Sonic the Hedgehog would look more realistic. I look at Sonic and just go, yeah, whatever. Mr. M-Man points to the contrast and codes between the two films as defending factor in what makes one look better than the other. He says digital cameras don't capture colors well, especially with the blues and cyan and reds get too noisy. Traditional film cameras are much kinder. Once you understand the exposures. Film hasn't been made by digital. People are lazier. They don't try as hard. They don't try things out, Mr. M-Man said. I find it very difficult to use, especially these huge Marvel superhero films, because director of photographers all look the same. It all goes in the computer and gets washed up. You don't see individuality of the photographer, and that's a shame. Difficult to bring a look to a film that's made by lots of people, that's gone through a big computer. That's what they are, computers with the lens attached to them. That's not to say movies filmed on digital camera can be done well. Matheson points to Roger Deakins' Blade Runner 2049, as well as a great cinematographer who prefers to shoot on digital and won't go back to the traditional film. Still, he feels there's something about how movies used to be shot that makes them stand out compared to the modern releases. Mr. M-Man is optimistic, though he said he sees a lot of young filmmakers influenced by the works of Sofia Coppola, Ridley Scott, and Steven Spielberg, who are leaning more towards traditional film over digital. He acknowledges what young cinema photographers are under a lot of pressure making these films because everyone wants to know that you are doing an ass over your shoulder the whole time. Matheson, or aka Mr. M-Man, believes that's why so many digital films have the same lightning because they are not allowed to do it their way. It's safer. When you load your film into a camera, no one knows that. No one knows what the hell is. What is that a bad word?
No, I don't. Not really.
Like, guys, is that a bad word or? I say.
I don't know.
Just do it anyway. Where are you anyway?
It's going on until the next day. Matheson said that's great. If you can surprise them, it'll shock them. But if they don't like it or you screw it up, you're done. That's a lot of pressure not to do it. Whew. Are you gonna scroll?
Oh, there's nothing else.
Oh, okay.
That was wait, let me see something. Okay. Well, we're at 11 minutes now. We got one last thing to talk about. And this is Evan's turn.
Yo!
Boy, it's you're Patrick. Okay,
No!
so for context,
Eli!
if you can't see what we're looking at we're looking at pictures of SpongeBob while talking about how SpongeBob memes came to rule internet culture. So Evan, you get to read. You know what? No, Evan, I'm gonna send you this link in the Discord chat, and Evan, you have to go to this and read it from your phone.
Okay, I'll try to.
Why does he have to read it from his phone?
Because I don't want him to read it from my computer.
Wait, hold up.
If you can't see it.
Real quick. Here you go.
Yeah, he can't.
Wait, phone.
Hello? Are you gonna read it, Evan, or are you just gonna sit there like an idiot?
Oh no.
Something happened. Discord like killed itself.
Evan,
I'm
you have
back.
it open?
I'm just now opening it because something happened with Discord for me.
Okay. Let me just see how long. Let me just see how long it is.
Alright, it's loaded.
I'm so disappointed in the new skin in the item shop.
Okay, so read it from the very beginning and then go all the way to the end. But don't
Like the title and crap.
read everything, but don't go past don't go past the spot at the very bottom that says sponsored content. Don't go past that. Stay above sponsored content. That's just a little banner that's at the bottom of a Patrick picture. But alright, you can start now.
Okay, how SpongeBob memes came to rule internet culture. 20 years into SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob memes are a quirky bridge between dank and wholesome. On the 20th anniversary of SpongeBob SquarePants, the unlikely Nickelodeon cartoon that became a crucial phenomenon is still going strong on your TV screen and on the internet, where it has spawned a thriving meme culture. In fact, SpongeBob memes have become so iconic that commemorate that the show's 20th anniversary, Nickelodeon recently announced that it's releasing an entire lot of SpongeBob meme toys. Wrap your head around that. A kid's cartoon about a Target sea sponge and his underwater pals, has given rise to multiple internet memes that are so well known. The franchise is turning into the memes into toys for profit. Monkey SpongeBob, Imagination SpongeBob, Surprise Patrick, SpongeGar, and Handsome Squidward memes have been so recognizable to at least some of the general public that Nickelodeon is selling them figurines for $22 each. How do we get here? In honor of decades years of a show whose content always seems to be growing, and let's take a look at the history, charm, and appeal of the best SpongeBob memes on the internet. Ugh. SpongeBob memes have become SpongeBob memes have become an internet subculture unto themselves. It's so hard to overstate just how popular SpongeBob SquarePants memes are. On Reddit, r/Pokemon Twitter, which exists mainly so that people screen cap the memes from Twitter and share them on Reddit, has more than 1.7 million subscribers. Amazing. Making it one of the site's most popular meme subreddits. By comparison, the most general r/SpongeBob subreddit only has 74,000 subscribers. If SpongeBob memes don't appear and then die. As Dick's editors noted in the site's 2018 SpongeBob retrospective. The biggest SpongeBob memes are all pretty much meme superhits. There are no deep cuts here. Well, what exactly is about SpongeBob memes that make them so endearing and enjoyable? For one thing, the exhilarating exit of the show's characters made them endlessly memeable. The fact that they're animated sea creatures means that they can visually weird. Be pleasantly weird, visually weird in a way that matches the whimsical, absent, and occasionally dark humor of the internet. Moreover, since SpongeBob is first and foremost a kids' cartoon, the show's artsy can frequently get surreal and fantastical without offending its target audience. For instance, this is a show that takes place entirely underwater, yet features an awful lot of fire. It doesn't ever bother to explain why or how its main characters has arm and leg and wears square pants. There are just the things work just the ways things work in how Bikini Bottom with SpongeBob, his best friend, Patrick Star, and the rest of the show's characters are alive. Am I almost done with this? Oh my god. The people creating much of today's internet culture are people who grew up with SpongeBob from SquarePants. SpongeBob memes existed in some form for most of the 21st century. Probably because many millennial and Gen Z meme makers grew up with SpongeBob and naturally incorporated it into their meme speak right now from the jump as they got their start in the field. In a strange generational overlap, You're the Man Now Dog, which is one of the internet's oldest foundation meme sites, also spawned one of the first very of the first viral SpongeBob meme moments, the 2006 YTMND meme chocolate. Several early SpongeBob memes first circulated more or less as the internet in jokes, like the frequent form habit of replying noises Patrick, or the fun YouTube quirk of suddenly dramatically spinning handsome Squidward, typically average squid who the TV show once memorably bestowed with a the typical physical upgrade to Y-rated music, a trend that peaked around 2013, but has struck us as handsome Squidward shiny joy can attest. Oh my god, how am I not almost done with this? Another reason SpongeBob memes have provided to have such massive culture staying power is that they don't need a lot of tweaking to apply to just about any situation. Take for example one of the most popular SpongeBob memes, which came more or less directly from the show itself via this fun song apparently called the Fun Song. The simplicity in it and wholesomeness of the song, having for friends who do it up together, is immediately undermined. The song itself was sheltered of villainous plankton. Wait. A villainous plankton who owns one of Bikini Spawn, two rival fast food establishments. The Jump Bucket immediately subverts it, changing by F is for friends to F is for fire that burns down the whole town, and so on. The process by which the song becomes a meme embed in the song itself, it practically daring the internet to go even further. If it's for friends who just together, who don't talk to you through your only, and it's for never having it, yeah, so on, so Am I almost done with this? God, I'm not almost done with this, I swear. Let me just... When can I be done with this? Outside of forums and recurring YouTube revs, it took a while for SpongeBob memes to fully integrate for social media and trigger out questions, awareness, the rise of the SpongeBob meme as its own unique thing within the cultural constant. So I hate my English today. Whatever. Really, it seems to have taken off on Twitter and other social media platforms within the last 4 years or so. Right around the time that Tumblr users began using the show as prop for really self-aware commentary about Tumblr's culture propensity to turn everything around into a heated academic event. The aforementioned Bikini Bomb Twitter subreddit, for example, was only created in 2016 and digs timeline of recent meme pic 2015 as its starting point. Still, SpongeBob memes have traveled so far and wide and have clearly taken on a cultural meaning on their lives. SpongeBob memes have miraculously retained their edgy dank meme cred. Forget that. Given how easily SpongeBob characters and storylines seem to assimilate into internet culture, it's truly remarkable that SpongeBob memes have also remained exceptionally wholesome in contrast to the unfortunate fate of Pepper the Frog. SpongeBob and his friends have yet to have a meme essentially fall into the wrong hands be used to promote extremists in it depth online. SpongeBob's audience has, for the most part, fully absorbed the kind, compassionate values of the show and its creator, marine biologist turned animator Steven Hillenburg. That's not to say SpongeBob memes have never been politicized. However, some have become a staple protests in the Trump era. Day schools, you're awful. What? Wow. I mean, in particular, is arguably the best known meme the show has spawned. Has been frequently used on social media ever since its appearance in 2017 as a tool calling out political absurdities based on a screenshot taken from the season 9 episode of SpongeBob SquarePants titled Little Yellow Book. The bucket SpongeBob meme turned normally banal of SpongeBob into angry legendary figure imitating the chicken no less. Excuse me. Who appeared to be scolding and or mocking the unseen. That something unseen swiftly became whatever the internet wanted to be. But it was very frequently used as political commentary. Oh wow. aided by the magic touch of endlessly annoying alternating case text meant to, within a mocking voice, cheerily beating back everything he said, but more scornfully, me became a huge viral phenomenon. Oh my god, I'm almost done. Like, today it's often presented without any of the original meme fires attached except for the typing style. Now it's taken for granted that when you write a phrase in alternating lowercase uppercase type, you're pouring this meme in mocking an idea slash thing slash person. There's even a mocking SpongeBob app that lets you type automatically, but geez, it's annoying to do manually. Nonetheless, the rise of the wholesome meme continues. SpongeBob seems poised to play an interesting role in the future of the internet culture. SpongeBob memes generally arose from the internet's edgier, more nudgy meme-making corner, but many of the most popular SpongeBob memes, especially recent years, are definitely soft edge and fun rather than mystic and high abstract. Third SpongeBob is a perfect example. The joke is on the surface and ready to chuckle at. Oh, sweet Jesus. Even the intentionally dark SpongeBob memes like Savage Patrick are hilarious. They're mischievous because they're mischievous and ordinarily everyday level of evil. That's they're not to say that there aren't still other iterations of SpongeBob memes to be found on the regular. This week, in fact, number one take meme or r/take meme is a higher irrelevant joke about the Notre Dame Catcher Fire that rips on F is for Fire verse of the fun song. But as far as memes go with Space, things could be much worse. Instead of spawning toxic famine, which means feel even more toxicity, SpongeBob SquarePants has given rise to something both entertaining and fascinating. An entire internet subculture that's mainly, dare we say, fun. I'm hello.
Okay, we're here.
Where's Jackson? Sorry about my bad English, by the way. There were some words I couldn't pronounce, so that's why. Where's Jackson? I'm gonna leave the call real quick because I don't see Jackson.
Oh, okay. Wait, don't leave the.
Tell me, my Discord's like glitching out. I'm gonna leave the call like real quick. Okay, I'm back. Now where's Jackson?
Evan, I killed.
Wait, what?
I just killed 2.
Oof.
Yes. Jesus. I got a bunch of ammo. And should I get the scars?
Oof.
Should I get the suppressed scar since it has?
What?
Should I get the suppressed scar since it has more aim?
Yeah, sure, if you want to. I don't know where Jackson is. He's probably still recording. Jackson, I'm done reading. I'm assuming he's BRB.
I shower you so good.
Boy! You're not no Donkey Kong, you're Diddy Kong.
Yeah, I'm Jack.
Yes, I've been
Oh,
finished.
oh wait, when did you finish?
Like, a little while
Like-
ago, you just have to watch the whole video.
Yeah.
I was doing. I mean, what? Oh, I left the room.
Okay,
Oh,
so we did it.
yeah.
Well, we got 30.
Do you think
So,
I'm gonna get a dub?
well, can we end it now? It's been 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Bye.
Goodbye.
See you later. Bye, have a good time.
Bye,
Goodbye. Goodbye.